that they believed in the circle. Well, you know, I think that we're more, the concept is that things don't just circle. You know, history doesn't necessarily repeat itself, but what it does is it moves through time. And so rather than a circle, I try to conceive of things as a spiral through time. Season, cycle, night to day begets tomorrow. Yeah. This poetry is on my mind. I've been working on a poem. I've submitted it through Parks Reese to Bozeman Outside magazine, and so while I've been immersed in that, and I'm going to read that to you. I read it last week where it was, and it's matured. It does what poetry writing allows to happen, as it's been distilled into a different essence. But I got thinking about other poems and I found one. This was my attempt at a haiku, but it's not quite. It doesn't quite get there, I don't think. But it's sun-sprung wet rot beauties, hot mortals, dripping simple brow sweat, grow rice together lotus. I think I know that that's how that works, is that when you work hard and you sweat, you're making your food, but you're also, you're completing your life. You're doing the things that is your life. You're not waiting on your life. You're growing that awareness and becoming that evolved being by doing the work that it takes to take care of yourself and to and your family. And so that's I just thought I'd share that because I've been thinking about it. I want to get back to a couple other things. The butterfly garden. There's a butterfly garden at Czech that's been named after my mother. It's the Elise, dedicated to her, the Elise Butterfly Garden. She's also had hibiscus named after her. It's the Elise. It's a combination of a couple of them crossbred in order to make the Elise. And she's had a caladium named after her. That's because she's been so active in the garden club. She's been the president of the Florida Federation of Garden Clubs, and she's been an officer in the National Federation of Garden Clubs. And a very interesting thing for people with some historical recollection around here is that, who remembers Louise Ratterman? She used to chain herself to trees when the bulldozers were coming. She's been at county commissions and thrown down all of the survey stakes because where a piece of property was about to get developed, and she didn't like that. And well, her mother lived on Alligator Creek and had a beautiful yard with all kinds of native plants that are with edible fruits and for humans and for wildlife. And my parents ended up buying that property, and so they now own Louise Ratterman's mother's house. And but they've been building and it's a garden. It's a gorgeous garden, but